Welcome back to my channel. My name is April and you are watching Teach Plan Go. I am going to spend some time today talking about the things that I received when I attended the Chicago Planner Conference. This was my absolute first time attending any planner conference, and I will tell you it was the most fun that I've had at a conference, any type of conference, in a really long time. So I got a lot of swag that I want to show you, and to keep this video from being super long, I'm just going to jump in and get started. This is the conference t-shirt that we received when we went to registration. The theme for this year was Authentically Me, and I don't know about you, when I hear authentically me, if I can say it correctly, it tugs at my heart, because this is something that I don't want to say I struggle with, because I have ebbs and flows. Sometimes I feel like I know who I am authentically, and sometimes I'm not so sure. So I really appreciate the conference this year, and I really appreciate the focus on being your authentic self. This was the t-shirt that they put in the planner bag. I love the quality of the t-shirt. It's not cheap. I've washed it a couple of times since I've been back from Chicago, and so far no peeling, no fading. So I really appreciate the amount of attention that they paid to the shirt. Here is the conference bag. I have things in the bag, so that's why it's not laying flat. This is also a good quality bag. It has a zip in the tote. Well, it's a tote, and it's a zip up tote, if that makes sense. And I love totes that zip up, because your things are hidden from the public, and I feel like things are more secure. Also, it has two pockets where you can put water bottles or whatever. So again, I really appreciate the thought that they put into the planner bag and the t-shirt. I received a lot of free swag. If you want to see the things that I paid for when I went to the conference, I will preface this by saying you don't have to pay for anything at the conference. Everything you need will be provided for you. But they had a vendor marketplace, and I could not resist supporting small businesses. So if you're interested to see what I purchased, then go ahead, after you watch this video, look at the video I posted right before this one, where I show you all the things that I purchased. So I am going to briefly go over all of the things that I received, either as a table mate gift, through the passing of contact cards, or based on the table that I sat, and all of the things that were provided for free because I sat at the table. Okay, so before I get into all the free things, we did have a few sessions where we did what is called make and takes. So you go to the make and takes, and they have stations, and you just kind of rotate it through the sessions, and you make things, and you're allowed to take those things home. I do not have everything that I made right in front of me, just because, you know, I have a lot of stuff, but the things I do have in front of you, I do want to show. This is something that I made. This is chalkboard, and we used, I don't know what kind of pen, marker that you can write on the chalkboard with. And I chose a winter theme, and I also decorated this board, so it just sits in like this. So it's a cute make and take, but it's also, I also learned a technique that if I'm interested in crafting something similar, I've learned about the utensils you use to do this. I've learned about chalkboard. So it's just not about making things to make things. You're also learning about just other creative outlets. This is I'm gonna call it like a traveler's notebook, a traveler's book, a junk journal that I created. I learned about stamping. I learned about, I guess, junk journaling, where you take old papers and you sort of decorate them and put them on paper to just have a creative outlet. I don't know. I don't junk journal, but I thought it was very creative to learn new techniques that I could one day implement in my planner journey. So I loved making this. It's not the best looking, but this was not from a make and take. This was from my sublimation session. I chose to do sublimation and I created this bookmark. I learned about using like a heating press. I learned about using outlines and just different techniques I'm not familiar with. My creative outlet comes from creating planners and decorating planners. So I chose sessions that were outside of what I normally do, just so I can get familiar with other techniques, and hopefully I can start incorporating other crafty things into my journaling experience. Okay, so that was from my make and takes. I am just going to pour out what I have in this bag. I was told that when you go to this conference, you should bring an extra carry-on just for this free swag that you get. And I did. I bought an extra laptop bag. So it's smaller than probably your traditional carry-on. And that got full. And so not only did I have that small carry-on laptop bag full of swag, I also had to stuff additional swag in my suitcase and a book bag that I brought. So just be warned, when you go, there'll be lots of swag, and just be prepared to take it back home, especially if you're on an airplane like me. This, I'm just going to point out a couple of things. This is something that I got as a table mate gift. I sat at the Bloom Daily Planners table, and baby, they did not miss. I loved everything I received. So this is a calendar that begins January 1st, and it doesn't have a year on it, so you can use it over and over and over again. And it has the date at the bottom, but what I love about this, it has something positive for every day. So this is on January 11th, and it says, as long as you are going to be thinking anyway, think big. I love that. I'm flipping to January 23rd. Be the reason someone feels seen, heard, and supported. So thank you, Bloom's Daily Planners, for showering all of us with all these wonderful, wonderful gifts. Okay. So as you can see here, I received tons and tons of stickers, washi, pens, just a lot of little things, and I'm just going to point out a couple from this. My favorite aesthetic is like antique old timing stickers, so I really love this washi tape. Is there anything that sticks out? I love how this is a clip for your planner, or if you have something you have hanging around your neck where you need to keep your pen handy, you have an attachable pen loop. This is from Amber Plants Her Day, Chicago-based stickers. I just loved everything that I received. So, and again, some of these are table mate gifts. If you're not familiar with the conference, you do not have to have a table mate gift, but I will say probably 80% of the people brought something to share with their table. Even if it's a contact card that had free stickers, or if they passed out candy, they just had a gift for people at their table to say, hello, glad to see you, thank you. We're going to be on this little journey together for the next 3 days. So now I'm just taking things that I stuffed in this suitcase of mine, and I'm just going to start dumping a lot of this out. I need to organize, and I haven't done so yet, just because I came back from the planner conference and I went straight to work for the week. And I had to decompress and focus on work first before I have time to sit down and organize what I'm going to do with some of these things. All right, so I'm just spreading them here. And again, I'm just going to go through and pick out some things that stand out to me. Not to say that some of these things are not good. If I don't pick them out, it's just whatever comes to my brain now. I do have some thoughts of what I'm going to do once I organize. Some of these I am going to gift as Christmas gifts. And some of these I may put to the side and use as table make gifts for next year. Okay, so this tissue paper, this is what I packed. I had table gifts for my table mates. There are 10 people at a table, so when you make table make gifts, you need 9. So I had a nice little gift bag for them, and I used tissue paper to stuff it. So this I'm going to put aside and use it at another time. We got this lovely pillowcase I have not opened yet. I'm going to do my best not to show any codes, because a lot of these codes are just for those who attended the conference. But if I happen to show a CPC code and you did not attend, I'm going to ask for your honesty that you do not utilize the code. And let that be a reminder that you should come visit us next year, and you'll get tons of codes. Oh, look at this pencil case. Velvet? Like, oh, definitely like a fake velvet. I don't know how to describe it, but it's very soft. I can never have too many pencil cases. I don't know about you, but if you are a true planner babe, you have dozens and dozens of writing utensils. So this definitely sticks out to me. This is a bloom lined notebook set. So they're 5-line notebooks. This most likely came as part of the table gift. So every table is sponsored, and the table I sat at with 9 other lovely human beings was the Bloom Daily Planners. So when we attended, they had this lovely setup for us, so we had lots of free gifts from Bloom. So this I like, and I think I'm going to gift this. Oh, look at this notebook. Notes, goals, and to-dos. I want to open this up. I have an 8-year-old niece who likes to draw, color, and write. So I'm definitely going to be using some of these for her Christmas gifts. Let's see. Oh, the quality of this. How will you bloom this year? Oh, I love this. This is not something I'm keeping for myself. And I love the size of it. It's something that you can easily take around with you. All right. More stickers. Woo! What is this? Planner and Stationery Enthusiast. This is from Jessica Daniel. Thank you, Jessica. What is this, girl? Chocolate with cornflakes. Oh my goodness. Thank you, sis. Thank you for that. Cute little bag. What is this? This is moisturizing hand sanitizer. Whipped vanilla bath fizzer. Appreciate you. Okay, so this is my practice that I use to make that bookmark I showed you earlier. Here are, oh, this is a postcard. I love that. More Bloom stickers. Rickshaw. I love the aesthetic of rickshaw. Carlotta Toledo. Lottie Toledo. Cubs. Ooh. I don't know why, but I really like this case. I like hard so that when I'm stuffing it in my drawers or whatever, I know it's not going to get all bent up. So I like that. And of course, one of the speakers we had was Heather Kell from Kell of a Plan. And she gifted us graciously a weekly reading planner. It is undated, so we can use it as we want at our leisure. And like always, her creations are just fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to put this away, and then I'm going to take another bunch from my suitcase, and then I'm going to highlight a few things from there. I'll be right back. All right, here I am. More Bloom. Oh, look how pretty that is. This pen is absolutely gorgeous. I don't even want to take it out the package. It's so beautiful. Paper cutting nerd. What is this? So if you went to the conference, what were some of the things that you received that are your favorite? Also, if you have not attended the conference, is it something that you would like to do in the future? What is this? Okay, here's a ruler. Ooh, and that's a blade. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, scissors. Oh my goodness. Like, how thoughtful is it to have scissors, a blade, and a measuring tool all in one? Paper cutting nerd, I love this. Thank you for that. What else sticks out to me? Washi tape. This is from Crafter's Square, deco tape. I love washi tape. Oh, this, look at the paper clips with the jewels. And this is Laura from LauraRambles.com. LauraRambles.com. I love that. Oh, I love all of these brush tips. So this is the thin side. Oh, and this is the brush side. Oh, I love this. I learned about these during my one of my sessions. Papermate flare pens. I love flare pens. My absolute favorite writing utensil. Of all the fancy things I've seen or have access to, I don't know why, but a flare pen is it for me. This is a Sarasa clip. Okay, these are metallic gel ink. We learned about these when we were doing the session with Bess, Lights Planner Action. I believe we used these pens in her blackout notebook. Look at the colors. These are gorgeous. These are absolutely gorgeous. So we learned about the pens during Bess's Lights Planner Action session, but the pens were donated by Zebra. Love that. Okay, another Bloom. I love this. So it's a notepad. Okay. When I was doing my make and take sessions, we were learning about stamping, so I stamped away. Oh, and I took the bullet journaling session and I learned about how to bullet journal. I don't say how to bullet journal, but just learn some different techniques to bullet journaling. Wow. And this is from Julia here. Oh, so many good things. And this is Recollections Journal Carnet. What is a journal carnet? I know what a journal is, but what does the carnet mean? Am I missing something? Does that mean small? Oh, look, it's dotted too. I love dotted. Dotted and graphed. Oh, okay. So when we were talking about bullet journaling, she was giving us some ideas of how to keep your journal and how to design and draw using dot grid. So absolutely love it. Absolutely love that session. And one last thing I want to show you is I got this from Bloom Daily Planners. It is magnetic and it has the eraser and the white, is this a dry erase or wet erase? I don't know, to write on. So like I said before, the table mate gift, not the table mate gift, the table sponsor gift was just so generous. And I really appreciate Bloom Daily Planners for gifting us with these things. I am now a fan. I believe I heard of Bloom Planners beforehand, but I'm not sure. Either way, I'm a huge fan now. So again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched it all the way until the end, go ahead and put CPC in the comments so I know that you watched it all the way until the end. Also, if you have not attended this conference, try your best to attend it at least once. And if you attend next year, just let me know, because I don't have no idea when you're going to watch this video. But if you're attending next year, I plan to attend next year. Let's meet up and be planner friends. So I appreciate you. Thank you. And until my next video.